everyone. How are we all feeling? Let me know in the chat. If this is your first time here, raise your hand in the chat. Give me a little emoji raising your hand. Let me know it's your first time meeting me. Welcome to the community. For those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Melody Unique, but I also go by Mystique Awakening here on the internet. I am an energy healer and spiritual mentor, and as you are already experiencing, we are having a quick Reiki session just to help you relax after a long work day. Let me know if you experience stress and anxiety that is related to work. How many of you are having work-related stress and anxiety? Okay, we have a lot of you who are speaking up, saying, yes, that is me. You're describing my life. So for that, my friends, I invite you to my free event this Saturday. It's an online 2-hour Reiki retreat where we dive into healing your energy centers that are holding on to that stress and anxiety, as well as letting you know how to release unwanted energy yourself and protect your energy in the workplace from any competition, from any drama, negativity, or of course added pressure. So if you're interested in joining us there so you can relax and have long-lasting results and get to the root cause of what's really creating your stress and anxiety so that you can heal that, I invite you to that Reiki retreat this Saturday. It starts at 12 p.m. CST and it goes to 2 p.m. CST, and you can register for that event at the top of my page. What we usually do here on these live streams is also go into energy readings. So for those of you who would like to see where you are energetically blocked, between your root, sacral, solar plexus, heart space, throat, third eye, and crown. Where are you holding on to unwanted energy? What can be released? What is overactive, underactive, or negatively impacted? And what you can do to release that, to heal that, to feel better on an energetic level so that your external reality can reflect your internal reality and it's going to be something that you prefer. I know a lot of us manifest from a place of fear, lack, doubt, worry, stress, and overwhelm. So how do we get to the point where we are peacefully raising our vibration? It all comes down to those energy blockages. So for anyone wanting a reading, it is first come, first serve. At the top of my page, it says TikTok live readings. Anyone who gets an energy reading will receive a chance to win a free one-on-one Reiki session with me and a personalized treatment during the Reiki retreat on Saturday. Alright, you guys want to play a game? This is something that I used to do in my content a lot, but haven't really done so in I think over a year. But who wants to play a guessing game? I'm going to intend for this Reiki to land on a certain chakra of yours, and we'll see who guesses it right for each round. You guys ready? Let me know if you're ready in the chat. Okay, sweet. Give me a second, I want to think of one first. And don't try to read my mind. Tap into your body, tap into your energy. Okay? Here we go. I've only seen 2 people get it right so far. Alright, everyone lock in their final answer. Drum roll. It was solar plexus, you guys. Only a couple of you got it. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. I honestly think like 3 of you got it. Alright, test your skills. Test your skills. Here we go. Did you guys lock it in? Final answers? Final answers, let's go. Let's see it in the chat. Third eye. It was the third eye. I love someone just put an eye. Beautiful. Alright, let's keep going with it. Let's keep going with it. Tap into your body. Don't try to read my mind. Tap into the feeling. Now, Reiki has its own consciousness. If you really, really need something, it's going to go there first. I know that. I teach that. I understand that. So you may be feeling things that are different, but it's okay. It is a game. It is for fun and entertainment. Okay? You guys ready for the next one? We're playing a guessing game for whoever is coming in. Alright? Alright, let's go. I think only one person got it so far. I'll keep going, I'll keep going. Locking in all your answers. It was the root. A lot of you guys guessed sacral though, so it's very, I understand how you could get that mixed up. I understand. All right, let's do a couple more. We only have a couple more left. I could start doing body parts, but let's just focus on the energy centers, because the common theme of my work always goes down to the energy centers, to where your blockages form, because everything that manifests in this life manifests as energy first. And so if you're looking to manifest success in health, wealth, and relationships, you have to make sure that your blockages are released in every single one of these energy centers. And it's something that you are in process of. It's something that you are healing, alchemizing, transmuting. Does Reiki help you? Absolutely, without a doubt. But what also helps is your own understanding of your own energy and how to do the releasing yourself, because this is something that we are all capable of doing. I'm just here to remind you of your power and show you the way. We are still going to do some energy readings after this guessing game, so if anyone needs to know where their blockages are because they can't really find it, they don't really know what it feels like, they don't really understand how it's correlating to their external reality and their experiences, then go to the top of my page. It's first come, first serve, and I will let you know where your blockages are and give you some pointers as to what you can do to heal them. All right, let's keep going. Let's see. I have to choose one first. Okay, I'm ready. You lock in your answers. I think I only saw like 1 or 2 people get it. Again, at least they're different, right? I don't think anyone's got it like 3 for 3 yet, or 4 for 4. I don't know where we're at. It was the throat. The throat. A couple of you guys felt that in the throat. Some of you guys also guessed heart, and that's very close to it. All right, last one. We'll do one more. There's still a couple options, and you never know if I do a repeat. So for the Reiki retreat, if we're not able to attend it, is it recorded? Yes, you still have to register so that I can get you that recording through email. And you are still able to get personalized sessions. So if you do get an upgrade so that you have an energy insight report for the Reiki retreat, then I will be giving you a personalized treatment if you're picking that option. Okay, we have people who are saying first time here. What can I do to better feel it? You can close your eyes, you can open your eyes, whatever feels the best for you. You can make sure that your spine is straight all the way from root to crown. Take your shoulders, roll them up, back, down. Unclench your jaw, separate your teeth, put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Breathe in through the nose, deep down to the belly, and from the belly out through the mouth. Relax all the muscles at the base, all the way down to the shoulders, down to the hips, down to the knees, down to the toes. And you can consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. And you are rocking and rolling. So we have some questions about the Reiki retreat. The Reiki retreat is specifically for those of you who are experiencing work-related stress and anxiety. Maybe you're having issues bringing work all the way back home. Maybe you work from home and you have some issues managing that. Maybe you are someone who is a workaholic and you're needing to heal that kind of addiction within yourself. Maybe you're someone who just does not know how to balance the pressures of daily life and then the pressures of work responsibilities, but you're wanting to succeed, you're wanting to grow, you're wanting to evolve. You obviously want to have a bigger impact or a bigger influence. You want to attract more clients. You want to be able to be a force of nature in all of your endeavors, but specifically when it comes to work, if there's things holding you back, pressurized topics or situations, or maybe even people in the workplace that are creating a toxic or stressful environment, what do you do energetically to heal yourself from all of this, to keep yourself protected, to understanding where your stress and anxiety is actually coming from and stemming from within your energetic body, and what you can do to release fully from the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual body so that you are fully decompressing all of that pent-up energy that you are using for work and you are not bringing it home. So it's a free event. Try us out over there. It's a very fun time. It's 2 hours starting 12 p.m. PST, or excuse me, I lied. 12 p.m. CST to 2 p.m. CST. It's completely free. There are upgrades and add-ons that you can register for so that you can get a free one-on-one Reiki session. But I will say that since I am opening up my line to doing energy readings in just a moment here, after I do my last little guessing game for you guys, we're going to get into energy reading. So anyone who does get an energy reading right here on the live stream, you are eligible to win a free one-on-one Reiki session with me, and I will announce the winner on Saturday at the Reiki retreat. Let me read some of these comments real quick. Okay, cool. Good. Hopefully I answered all of your questions. Do I do one-on-one consultation on marketing, starting your Reiki healing practice? If you have some questions, you can ask me some questions via DM. I don't really have a package specifically for that. All of my packages are primarily to help you heal your energy blockages, to awaken, to evolve into your own consciousness so that you're not so much living in ego and you are really tapping into your own spirit as you live here for peace and for purpose. How to have a reading, go to the top of my page, click TikTok live readings, and then let me know what your area of concern is, and I'll let you know what your blockages are. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do one more little guessing game for you guys. So get ready for it. I'm gonna choose one of the 7 energy centers within your being to beam Reiki to, and you will let me know in the chat what your guess is. Get in your final guesses. What are your guesses? Let me know, let me know. A few of you got it right this time. I'll let you know that much. All right, drum roll. It was the heart. It was the heart space. A lot of you got it this time, which is good. All right, so let's get into more of a Q&A style for the live stream. We're going to shift to energy readings now. We're going to shift to you guys. So I'm going to ask you guys some questions. Let me know what your responses are. If I were to ask you right here, right now, do you know where your energy blockages are, first and foremost? Do you know? Do you have a way of knowing? Do you have a system, a process, a practice? Do you prioritize your energetic well-being? Obviously, if you're here, you probably do. So let's go ahead and talk about your practices, if they're working for you, if there are gaps in your healing process, what are they? Are you working on manifesting success in your health, your wealth, your relationships? Are you working on just allowing yourself to gain more inner peace? Maybe that's been a struggle for you. Are you dealing with a lot of issues when it comes to shadow work? Maybe you have no idea how to do shadow work and you're maybe starting your process. Are you in the beginning of your journey? Are you more intermediate in your journey? Do you feel like you're more of an advanced healer and spiritualist? Let me know where you guys are right now. I have no idea where my blockages are, but I feel with my mind or heart. Okay. A lot of stomach pains. Okay, root and crown. Okay, let's see. Let me keep reading. I feel blockages, but not knowing what to do. I feel like I'm in healing from depression and a few other sicknesses, but something is blocking me. How to get manifestation to work. Yay, Courtney, let us know what that goal was. Remind me what that goal was from your self-healing game plan. Okay, so we have some newbies in here. Feeling numb, heartbroken, anxiety. I feel like light work is easier than shadow work. I feel a bit lost on where to start. Interesting. I don't know how to heal if I try meditation. I feel blocked, okay? Definitely. I've been through loss, so you get blocked everything. Anxiety, crossroads, grief, healing from trauma. And then we have newbie, I don't know anything. Okay, sweet. So we have kind of a mixed bag, but at the end of the day, we all experience these symptoms in life, these challenges, these blockages. We experience lack, fear, doubt, worry, stress. We experience physical pain, whether that is in our chest, in our neck. Maybe we have migraines. Maybe we have formed these sicknesses over and over again, and we don't know what keeps getting us sick. It all really comes down to a couple things. First and foremost, it's going to be your energy. So what are you doing to tap into your energy every single day? Are you focusing on your physical energy, your physical body's health, your emotional body's health, your mental body's health, your spiritual body's health? Are you breaking it down into those 4 components? And then are you looking at where it is right now that you are finding success, or maybe you're finding some resistance when it comes to your health, your wealth, and your relationships? And what are you doing about that? So a lot of people who come to me, if they're beginners, they're starting at a place where right now they're not doing anything at all, or they're meditating, or they are journaling, and it's still not really getting them to the point of where they want to go. And although those are very powerful techniques, sometimes it's not enough if we're just focusing on those 2 only, because a lot of that is just the mental energy or maybe even spiritual energy, but we're not talking enough about the emotional body or the physical body and making sure that all of those 4 aspects within our being are in balance. And in order for those aspects to be in balance, we have to learn how to release. And so that's why over on Saturday in the Reiki retreat, I will be going over the rules to releasing for all 4 of those bodies, so that you know how to decompress that unwanted energy, that stress, that burnout, that overwhelm, But here's the thing, I find with a lot of beginners or people who are maybe even intermediate in their journey, what they don't understand is that this is a consistent practice. This is not a one little pill that we give you to make you feel better. Sometimes my Reiki can act that way in terms of an instant gratification, but you'll notice that after you experience a Reiki session through a video or maybe through a live stream, that you're constantly needing more of that Reiki, you're constantly needing more motivation, you're constantly always seeking. How do you get from a point where you're constantly seeking, and yearning for more? It takes long-term results for that, right? It takes long-term healing, and it takes a process, and sometimes it takes a strategy, sometimes it takes a game plan. So if you're really in the beginner portion of your journey, that's where you really need to focus on your energy centers, focus on the 4 aspects of your energetic body. Focus on where you're feeling resistance or success in health, wealth, and relationships. If you're more intermediate on your journey, you've tried a couple different things and maybe nothing's really stuck. Maybe you are in right now a place where you are not as consistent as you want to be, and so you're always looking for the next new thing, and maybe you get, again, that quick fix, or maybe it's helping for a certain amount of time, but because you have no long-term vision for yourself, long-term goals, you don't really have a set understanding of where it is that you really want to go. You're in this place where you're not really happy where you are, but you are actively doing whatever it is that you can, implementing whatever it is that you can, learning as much as you can to get to a certain feeling within your being. And if you're a little bit more advanced, but you're still experiencing some blockages when it comes to breaking through to those new levels of success, we really have to look within ourselves and say, are we living out of consciousness, or are we living just out of ego? Are we really just allowing ourselves to do the same thing every single day on autopilot? Are we allowing ourselves to get into these habits or behaviors or routines or rituals that are really not serving a bigger vision? And what is that vision? Is that vision within itself ultimately, to its core, a vision of fear, a vision of doubt, worry, a vision of, oh, I have to do this because that's what I was told that I wanted, that's what I was told, that's how I was supposed to live my life? Or are we creating these visions in the present moment, understanding where we are right now, being fully accepting of where we are right now, and then saying, okay, from where I am right now, what else could I possibly want to experience? And do so from a place of spirit, do so from a place of peace, do so from a place of happiness, joy, and bliss, and really be excited for what's next instead of saying, oh my God, what's next? So I want to break that down because I work with all of those different kinds of clients. No matter where you are in your spiritual journey, I have guidance for you. I have energy healing for you. I have a perspective shift and a mindset shift for you. Now, for those of you guys who are kind of new to me and don't really know my story, just briefly, about 5 years ago, I was struggling with a lot of anxiety, depression, PTSD, you name it. It was really bad. I was getting to a point where my anxiety was turning into panic attacks that made my heart feel like they were shooting stabbing pains, and I did not know what was going on. I felt that I was having mini heart attacks, and they were random, and I would get shortness of breath, and it was just a very chaotic time every single time it happened, and I never knew what the source was. I never understood that it was actually coming from my emotional body, and that's where I started to learn a little bit more about healing. And from that point moving forward, I was doing a lot of releasing, not realizing that I was filling everything back up in my energy that I was releasing with the same crap and the same toxicity and the same negativity that was there prior, because I didn't know that I had to infuse the happiness, the joy, and the bliss after a releasing process. So from there, I was really just kind of researching, doing whatever I could to gain my own experience and take those steps to make myself feel inner peace and to make myself feel successful. I had quit a job that I had, not a job, it was a career, it was my business for 13 plus years as a makeup artist, and I was feeling lost. I had no idea where I was going in life, what I was supposed to do. I felt like my whole entire identity was no longer my own, and I was shifting into someone who I did not know yet. But here I am sitting in front of you. I turned into her. I turned into me, who I am right now. Back during that time, I also experienced homelessness for about 2 months, which was really challenging, and I had to overcome a lot of my own mental hurdles and emotional hurdles when it came to that, and get to a point where I could find more stability and a grounding for myself. And from that point on, within 1 year of being Reiki certified, starting my shamanic apprenticeship, where now I know how to take the divine energy from source and give it to you guys, heal and transmute that way, but also make sure I know about the magnetic energy of earth, so earth's medicine and then source's medicine, how to take both of those organic and limitless energies and bring the human body into balance. So that's where I specialize, that's what I do. And within 1 year of that process of me being homeless and then me showing up for you guys online, within 1 year I gained 1.4 million members in my audience, and it's still growing every single day and on different platforms. And I'm very grateful for what I do. This is my bread and my butter. So just to give you guys a background knowledge of who I am, if you guys have followed me for a long time and don't know that story, or you are someone who is just here for the first time and you're like, okay, like, who are you? What's going on here? What do we do? This is what we do. So with that being said, if you have any questions, I know that the chat has been kind of going while I've been talking, but if you have any questions for me, now's the time. If you're wanting me to tap into your individual energy to see where you are blocked, now is the time, so that we can do it right here, right now on the live stream. If you are needing some more mentorship and guidance for the particular challenge that you're experiencing right now, and you want to see if I can help you with that, send me a DM, let me know, we'll have a chat, and I'll guide you towards the right space. But for right now, let's go into those questions. So let me go ahead and see what we got going on. Okay, beautiful. Yes, certain energy blockages can impact wealth, can impact pregnancy, correct. Okay, beautiful. I look crazy just staring at you guys like this, but I'm reading what you guys are saying. Beautiful. Reiki is your path. Beautiful. Okay, so some of you guys are asking how to release or heal those blockages that you have in your energy centers. So I do have a free masterclass that goes over just that. So it's chakra codes, manifesting success in health, wealth, and relationships. So what are the 7 keys to manifestation? When you think about manifesting something, are you keeping your energy centers in mind, or are you not? Are you only doing a 3-6-9 repeated every single day, and then I will somehow believe that it's true? Are you just closing your eyes and visualizing and meditating and wanting that manifestation to come through? Are you just taking action and you're not doing any of the rest of those things? When it comes down to it, manifestation truly is just about your energy centers. Every single thing that you are experiencing in your physical and external reality is a direct mirror and reflection to what's going on within your own being energetically. That is how we manifest. So we are essentially projecting and moving and shifting things all the time with our own energy. And so are you being conscious of that energy that you are emitting? Are you being conscious of the energies that are really holding you down and not allowing you to rise to a certain vibration, rise to a certain frequency? Are you addressing your traumas head on when they are surfacing up, or are you doing everything that you can to numb yourself and distract yourself? The kind of work that I do and the kind of teachings that I offer you are always going to be rooted in practicality. So a lot of people who come to me have experienced spirituality through the lens of just love and light, and we love love and light, but we also love darkness as well, and experiencing the duality of them, the contrast of them, and how all aspects of your journey are extremely important, and not just really thinking, well, if I close my eyes and I'm feeling relaxed in a meditation, like that's all it takes. It's not all that it takes. And to a certain point, you can actually cap your success when you are meditating if you're not actively infusing the energy of the earth as well. And so There's many nuances when it comes to your healing journey, but if you're wanting to really dive into how to use your energy centers to manifest and figure out what happens outside in your external reality when one of those is impacted, one of those is blocked, then join that free masterclass. It's a pre-recorded video, so you can watch it at any time, and it's at the top of my page called Chakra Codes. So yes, but if you're experiencing specifically work-related stress and anxiety, that's when you can also go to the Reiki retreat, and that's going to be this Saturday. That'll be a live event, so it's not pre-recorded. I feel I am on the right path of consistency, but would like guidance on how to enhance that further. Okay, so where are you trying to enhance to? Where is it that you're trying to go? What is your goal? The masterclass is at the top of my page. Just hit the link in my bio. I have trouble pursuing the goals I want to do, not motivated at all. What can we do? So why aren't your goals motivating you? Why aren't your goals motivating you? Are they goals that you created for yourself? Are they goals that society created for you? Your parents created for you? Your partner created for you? Because there should be some sort of level of excitement when it comes to you attaining your goals. On the flip side, maybe not on the flip side, but on another hand, there is also ego involved as well. And so there could be a version of you that wants to hold you back, and you may have to address that ego and ask that ego the right questions to get to the bottom of why it is that they're not looking to create a new identity that is going to allow you to match energetically to the success that you're looking towards. But there should be some sort of level of excitement there. So if you're seeing your goals and you're feeling like you're procrastinating, you're feeling like they're not really making you get filled with life force energy, it may be time to reconsider what those goals even are, or it may be time to consider if you have that ego that's holding you back, limiting beliefs that are holding you back, you have fear that's holding you back in your energy centers. So I know that, for instance, the solar plexus rules a lot of that motivation, but it could just be a symptom or a side effect. If one of those energy centers is out of balance, it impacts the whole entire system. So if it's impacting the whole entire system, you could be experiencing a loss of motivation as a side effect, and that's not even the source of where that's even coming from. So since everything's connected, you want to make sure that you have a full understanding of what your energy centers are doing every single day, all the time. I mean, it's not that you have to okay, what's my energy doing at 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock? It's not like that. But if you're experiencing something in this life that you do not prefer, why are you not experiencing what you do prefer? That's what I go over in detail in that masterclass. I guess more spiritually, physically, I'm on the right path, but it's more how to build a routine to show up for myself. Okay, I got you. So you're looking for more success in terms of the routine that you have to get you to a certain point. So what I like to do is just reverse engineer that. And this is something that I go over in my free community Aura House. We talk a lot about a self-healing game plan. That was a big chapter in that community for a minute. And with that being said, sometimes you have to take where you want to go and build that vision, create that vision, and imagine the hell out of that vision, and then you start to get excited for that vision. And when it comes to that vision, for you, you're saying that you want to just be on the right path, you're wanting to find some success, but you're just kind of feeling blocked, you don't really know what to do next. And that all you knowing what to do next comes innately, comes intuitively, comes naturally and organically, but it could take you just kind of revisiting what that vision is and really reverse engineering it from what it is, where you are right now, and then creating the backward steps from where you are right now to where you want to go. And so sometimes it's easier to have someone help you with this process. So if so, then reach out to me and we can get you into one of my programs to help you with that process. Can only some chakras be aligned? Yes. I'm in a soul-crushing corporate job, and I want to manifest a new job in a new country. Absolutely do so. But while you manifest, make sure that you're taking your energy centers into consideration. And if you don't know how to do that, that's where my masterclass comes into play. What's your opinion on someone always being on their phone 24/7? Well, it depends on what they're doing. Is their job on their phone? Do they have someone who's in the hospital? Is it just that they're binge watching content all day long? Maybe they're not creating enough. Maybe they're trying to escape. Maybe they're numb. Maybe they're bored. That could be so many different things. Absolutely, Amy, no problem. How do you push through energy funks even if they're just for a week? Energy cleansing. The reason that you're in a funk is because you are energetically funky, and so it's time to do some more energy cleansing. And while you energy cleanse, you're also fortifying your energy field and protecting your energy in the same breath. So it's really a good opportunity for you to say, oh, I'm in a funk right now, let me do some energy cleansing, and focus on using the 5 elements of earth, water, fire, air, and spirit. Just watching TikTok and Instagram, feeling numb all day, guess it's an escape. So you may have been conditioning your mind to essentially escape the reality that you're living right now because you're not accepting of what your reality is right now. So for you, acceptance of where you are right now, forgiveness of your former self for whatever it is that you were not forgiving them for could be key elements to this. And then making sure that you're having things to look forward to. TikTok, Instagram, social media, if you are really not looking to make that, a career. I mean, like, maybe you're like, okay, I watch Instagram videos like for a career and it's benefiting me somehow. If it's not really benefiting you and you find yourself doing it constantly and chronically, your mind really wants to be doing something else, but you're not giving it anything else to do. And that could just be, again, for many different reasons energetically. But if you are like bored, you're wanting to numb yourself, distract yourself, there could be a lot of emotional elements that you're not facing within yourself. And being on TikTok, being on Instagram is just numbing that for you. So instead of you actually doing the root work, instead of you actually filtering and processing your emotions all the way through your body, because emotions are energy in motion, they are not meant to be trapped in the body, they're meant to move out after they give you the message. You have to really tap into your emotional body and say, what are the messages that my emotional body has been trying to tell me? Process them, filter them, allow them to move through you, and then create goals for yourself. Create something that you look forward to. If you're having issues kind of getting lost in that process, reach out to me, Sophia. Yes, Courtney is a part of my programs and my free community. She says, I have been able to maintain my healing plan, release and infuse, express and enjoy my life. Beautiful. And that's exactly what we like to see. That's exactly what we like to see. And Courtney's a great example of someone who doesn't only have these visions for themselves, but she really has like the tenacity to go after it. And she knows when exactly to put in the work, when exactly to relax, what in her energetic body is not really going right. She's very aware and she's very diligent when it comes to her energy, because she understands that prioritizing your energy means that everything else in life will start to fall into place, and it's no longer a game of chase, and it's no longer a game of how to change my external reality to make myself feel better on the inside. Courtney now knows how to change that reality for herself on the inside, and then watch her external reality really come into focus and really start to match up with what's going on inside. Orange skies. Reiki can definitely help in terms of relaxing you. So the primary purpose of Reiki is to relax you. Yes, we can extract some things. Yes, we can activate some things for you. But at the end of the day, it's really just meant to relax you. And when your body's in a relaxed state, naturally and organically, it will start to heal itself. So it definitely can aid you in that process. But again, getting more into the energy centers, figuring out how you can heal yourself on a deeper level could really do you some help. And then whatever, of course, your doctors are saying for you as a treatment, making sure that you are kind of balancing the energy healing part of it and then like the physical medication that they may be giving you at this time. Using both of the combinations typically helps someone a lot whenever it comes to different kinds of diagnoses. Okay, beautifully, like I say, My mom came off all her pain meds from developing her Kundalini. Yes, Reiki helps. MS, beautiful. I will finally be monetizing a product as a result of this. Oh, beautiful. Is that your second goal? Did I not read that earlier? Good for you, Courtney. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. I know we've been talking about that step for a while now. I mean, I feel like the seeds were planted in your mind. Like you had that kind of inspiration a long time ago, like over a year ago, at the very least. I know that you probably had that on your mind since you started Reiki training or beforehand, but to actually see it come into the physical reality, love that for you. Off topic, but where are your rings from? So my mom owns a antique jewelry shop over on Etsy called Le Treasure Lot. I'll go ahead and hold on. How do I comment on here? I forgot. It's been a while since I've done this. And everything on TikTok changes. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna write it down here so you can screenshot it. So on Etsy. And then for the rest of my jewelry, like necklace, bracelets, that's gonna be Earth Magic Jewels on Etsy. Okay, hold on. I feel like I've lost myself in being a mom, not sure how to get back to my wants and goals. For you, a really good resource would be, it's in my free community over in Aura House. I have Rewriting Your Life's Story could be really, really beneficial for you. Because it really just talks about like you stripping away all of like the storylines that everyone else has given you and all the roles and responsibilities for just like a moment for you to kind of assess your life and how far you've come, all the changes you've had to go through, all the success that you've earned for yourself, and look at all of that through the lens of who you are and where you are right now as the most awakened, aware, wise person that you have ever been at this point. And so when you kind of take a look at your past self and your whole entire life story from this vantage point of where you are right now, it actually kind of makes you gain clarity about the false narratives that you've been given, that you've started to believe. And when you get to that point of having that awareness of, oh, you know, I always thought this about myself, but I didn't believe that to my core. Someone else maybe believed that through manipulation, or because, you know, I loved them, or because they were my best friend at the time, and that really emotionally impacted me when they said that, and I believed it about myself. So it really kind of helps strip away some of those narratives that you have about yourself and gets you into a different narrative, one that you choose for yourself. You get your vision, you anchor into that, and then you imagine and visualize your way up the steps of from where you are right now to what your vision is. And so it's time for you to kind of get back into that process of tuning all the way back into yourself, tuning all of the world out, and really communicating with your higher self to give you the truth of who you are, give you the truth of where you're going, and it will help you feel more inspired and that you're living more in your purpose and that you're going to be fulfilled with whatever it is that you do, because you're sitting in the present moment and really getting to the root of it and really kind of pulling the truth out of you and pulling the truth out of your higher self to create a different reality. Because obviously right now you're saying that because the reality that you're living in right now is not something that you really, really prefer. You just feel like you maybe were thrown into it, or maybe you wanted this reality for yourself at some point, and now it's gotten to a point where it's just not in alignment with you right now. So you have to kind of figure out where you are aligned and where you want to be aligned instead. Okay, beautiful. I'm going to double check that I didn't miss anyone here for energy readings. Okay, perfect. So this is going to be the last call for anyone who wants an energy insight report here on the live stream. You can go to the top of my page. It's first come, first serve, and let me know when you register so that you don't miss out and I don't close out the live stream before you're like, oh my God, no, I was getting it. But any other questions are welcome at this time. Let's see what we got. Yes, Nicola, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. You can find Rewriting Your Life Story over on not Inner Harmony, Aura House. So go to the top of my page, hit the link, and it says Aura House Free Community. Someone says, what is that? I think that you're referring to an energy insight report. So an energy insight report is basically an energy reading where I tap into your energy through my intuition and through Reiki to see where you have hidden energy blockages that are impacting you negatively. The longer that those blockages stay in your body, the more that you're going to see them negatively impact your external reality. So what it is that you're manifesting, what it is that you're experiencing in your life, any resistance that you may be facing, your blockages will let you know exactly why that's there. And so old stagnant energy, unwanted energy like stress, anxiety, physical ailments that you may be experiencing, they all come down to whatever's going on in your energy centers. So if you have some confusion or lack of clarity when it comes to your energy centers and you want to know what's going on energetically, plus get some insights from your spiritual team, that's what an energy insight report is. How to deal with loneliness, you have to spend more time with yourself. And that sounds so counterintuitive, but you have to enjoy the time that you have with yourself. You have to be accepting of where you are right now in your journey, accepting right now of where you are in your reality as a whole. And you really have to form a deeper bond within yourself, because once you do that, and then you realize that you have these spirit guides that you can lean on, you realize that you have your higher self, you realize that you have your future version of yourself that you can connect to, you realize that you have ancestors and angels that you can connect to, you really start to realize that you are like very far from alone. But you experiencing loneliness means that, one, you're either not comfortable with spending time with yourself, maybe you don't like yourself, you're just not having positive self-talk when it comes to yourself, there are emotions that you're not facing or filtering through, and so being by yourself makes you feel like you can't handle it, or that you don't want to be by yourself and you're always looking for things to distract you. But at the end of the day, you have to become your own best friend, you have to become your own parent, you have to become your own partner, and be the best version of those influences in your life to yourself first and foremost. And when you kind of access that and you can kind of get the energy of that, you are going to feel very, 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 very far from lonely, very far from lonely. Where can we message you on? I prefer Instagram, because Instagram has voice notes and I typically have a lot to say. So Instagram is going to be your best bet if you want to DM me. Okay, beautiful. So I'm not seeing any other questions. If you do have any questions, if you would like an energy insight report, let me remind you that those energy insight reports do get you a chance to win a free one-on-one Reiki session with me, where I then go and remove those blockages that I help you find in the first place, plus give you a little bit of a reading to understand where your energy is right now in conjunction to where it is that you are wanting to go. So anything that really the universe wants you to have clarity and focus on, that's all going to be included in that free Reiki one-on-one session. If you have any questions for me, you can reach out here through the DMs or on Instagram, and I will show you the right way for you so that you can progress in your spiritual and healing journey. But thank you guys so much. It was a pleasure as always, and I will see you on Saturday for the Reiki retreat. Bye.